Hello planner people, this is Christy and I am actually in my car, but the lighting is decent in here and I have some time, so I wanted to talk about this planner. This is the Krissyanne planner. I switched to this back in October and I pretty much love this planner. It has definitely been a really good change for me, and I just want to go over some of the things about it that I like so much. So first of all, I got the leather cover for it, and as you can see, it does get wear and tear. I personally think that the leather is a little bit too soft because it really shows up a lot of the scratches, but what I love about it is that it really holds the whole planner really nicely. And the planner fits into each of the pockets really well, and it creates some extra kind of storage space too. So I really like having the leather cover. I also added the Erin Condren colorful monthly tabs. These are available on the Erin Condren website as well as on Amazon. And I like that the leather cover also protects those. And having switched over from being an Erin Condren planner person, I have a lot of Erin Condren accessories in here, and I'm using them in tandem with this new planner. So I've got one of the Erin Condren, what are these called? Elastic bands that I can put around all of it when I'm traveling to kind of hold it together. And I also, because I ordered the, the academic version, it didn't, oh no, it did have the pin loop. But because I put my planner in the leather cover, I had to cut the pin loop off over here, the black one. And so I just used an Erin Condren pin loop and I put it up here. And that way I can always have a pin with me. And I had a rose gold, I had the rose gold little pin holder there, so I grabbed one of my rose gold elastic bands as well. So I'm just going to go from beginning to end. Sorry, there's some receipts I need to deal with. One of the things that I really like about the leather cover is it kind of creates some storage. So I found some old Erin Condren sticky notes. I have all kinds of different patterns of these, but these were the first ones that they ever came out with. And these are designed to stick into the Erin Condren Life Planner books. So it had these little coil kind of clips here. I just cut those off. And these fit really well right in here, and it doesn't create any extra bulk either. And then if I have any papers that are kind of pending that I need to deal with right away, I can tuck them in this first pocket as well. This is one of the Erin Condren stickers from the, what's it called? The subscription box. This was one of the first subscription boxes, and I love this sticker. It says gratitude turns what we have into enough, and it's just so pretty on that front page. On this page, I took a page protector and cut one side of it because it's designed to go in a 3-ring binder, in a small 3-ring binder, and I just used double-sided tape and I taped it down here, and this is where I keep my menu plan. Again, this is an Erin Condren menu book that I disassembled, and just I use them one page at a time. And right now I have actually just started intermittent fasting, and so this is kind of in limbo. I'm kind of writing down after the fact what I ate, not really planning before the fact what I'm going to eat. So anyway, this is just all part of the process of life. I put some pictures here and plan to just add pictures to this page and cover this page up completely. I wrote sticky notes up here and just kind of created a space to put any sticky notes that I'm working on. Actually these are going to go over here. So we'll move that over. This page, I don't know, these two pages are kind of a waste, really, in my opinion. We don't really need this information. But I just colored that with colored pencils and kind of made it rainbow. I may end up covering it. We'll see. So this is my my vision board. It's something that is just kind of in process. The things that really were meaningful to me were the piano washi tape and the book washi tape, just to remind me that I want to be sure to keep playing the piano and reading books. And then I loved this celebrate sticker, just celebrate life in general. And then my cross here is, I have relationships in my life that are difficult. And so that's just a reminder that God's grace is sufficient to help me travel through this life and deal with the difficult relationships in a way that Jesus would. So that's why I drew that cross there. And then I've got my bucket list here. I've got some items that are definitely, well, no, not everything is definite here. These are some goals that I have for this year, and then in the next 5 years, and lifetime goals. So those are, I love having that there. I actually had a bucket list in one of my old Erin Condren Planners, and I need to go back and check it, because I know that I had written down I had written down King Tut's, the King Tut exhibit at the Cairo Museum, and it totally worked out that like 6 months later, I actually went to museum and I saw that, and I just thought, wow, that is the power of writing down your goals. When I wrote it, I definitely did not think it was going to happen, but when it did happen, it was just so exciting to know that I had written it down and then followed through. These are what I put here: daily and often read Bible, prayer, journal. 1 to 2 times a week, kind of reach out to my family. 1 to 2 times a month, get a massage, have guests over for lunch, have my son over for a meal. And then 1 to 3 times a year, pretty much all of them have to do with traveling. And then some of the goals for this year, I'm planning to add to this, but I just put that Life is Good sticker and wrote out some of my goals. And this is just colored with colored pencil. On this page, again, like I said, I have switched over from an Erin Condren planner. So a lot of these really fun and colorful pages are from my Erin Condren planner that I started in July this year. And I just took them out of the coil, cut off the rough edges, and stuck them down with double-sided tape. So this is actually a page that will end up being in my money journal. But I put it here as well because I like to be able to refer to the bills that are due. These are the kind of sinking fund type of bills, the ones that don't happen every month. And it's really good for me to see an overview of this, because I don't like them to sneak up on me. And for us, like for example, April has a lot going on, property taxes. And there's a couple other months that have some big insurance type of things. So I like to be able to plan ahead and know when those things are due. Because there was many years of my life where all of a sudden the month came and we owed all this money, and then it was a scramble to try to figure out how we were going to pay it. On this page, I've put in my school schedule. I'm a school teacher, and so some of the days off, pay days, and different breaks that we have are here. And I actually, the other side of this in my other planner is behind one of these pages that I glued down. So I still need to finish April, May, and June for this calendar. And then we move into the months. So I'll just say a quick word. Of course, I added the Erin Condren tabs, which was really easy to do because there's a little gray box, and I just put them right on top of the gray box. And then I also, on each other side of the month, I put down washi tape on both sides. So every single one of my months has the tab on one side and it has washi tape on the other. And it's just pretty. I just like the way that looks, so I decided to do it like that. And I did not use this planner in August or in September. I did kind of start using it in October, and I'll show you my first page here. I don't know why. I wasn't necessarily unhappy with my Erin Condren planner, but literally this planner just popped up in Facebook ads, and the more I looked at it, the more I realized that it had so much more space. And so for me, space was a huge deal. The Erin Condren planner was set up, I was using the vertical. It was set up in a very similar way with the columns like this. It had a little bit of a smaller bottom part that I could use for our dog business. But this planner has so much more space. And really, I would say probably the thing that completely sold me was this layout between the weeks. Having these extra 2 pages between the weeks is absolutely huge for me. And as you'll see, I'm just going to kind of page through this. You'll see that I use it for all kinds of different things. Also, my monthly view is really kind of a catch-all.